Hello and welcome to another edition of Guinea Pigs with Greg. Today we're judging for the Wiltshire Cavy Club in the Saxon town of Cricklade. Upon my arrival I was given an old shield from the juvenile points, and you can see here that I won the points back in 1999 and in 2000. And it was lovely to have the trophy back. The hall at Wiltshire is very spacious, and you can move around quite freely. There's a lovely canteen, and it's nice to catch up with friends old and new. But we get straight on into the judging with the junior section first, and here we have a white crested. Stood quite well, good fit condition, with good coat preparation. And also in the non-self juniors we had a nice teddy, reasonably fit. Good ear and eye, the density was quite nice, and the coat direction was fairly good as well. This was a junior self, a dark-eyed white. Tiny touch of side skirting coming, not sure if that'll be a permanent thing or whether that'll molt out as it gets older, but it's something to keep an eye on. We also had another very good teddy, just needs to fill out a bit more. The body shape was just a little banjoed at the moment, but the coat density was nice, and it handled quite well. We had a reasonably fit fox. It had could have done with better P-spots, if I'm really honest, but the chest and the lacing was very good, and the belly was reasonably good as well, as you can see from here. Nicely balanced cavy. We had a lovely little cream Dutch, slightly heavy on the cheeks, but the saddle was well positioned and had stops. The belly steps a little, but I did enjoy handling him. This is the junior guide standard, and we had 3 lovely Californians. The ears on the golden were a touch high, but the 2 chocolates were very well balanced pigs, good square set heads. We now get onto the main event, which is the self section that I'm here predominantly to judge, as there's an English self point show here for the adult selves. So this adult pink-eyed white had very nice shoulder, good clean white crisp coat, very well presented. Then we had this gorgeous brace of adult pink-eyed goldens. I mean, the heads on these are superb. They're like a brick rounded off. Their bodies are the most amazing shape. They're firm, lots of flesh to the body, beautiful bold eyes, well-balanced ears, and you can just see the presence they have on the board. Very difficult to split these two. We had a slightly older cavy and a younger cavy whose head's about to blow. So it was nice to compare the two. They had some nice adult creams, balanced heads again, nice bold eyes. You can see the width between the ears is very good, and nice shoulder. The colour was quite nice as well. And this was my adult self line-up in the black, white, cream, golden challenge from left to right. The self chocolate was very fit, just slightly short on ear, but nice bold eye and reasonable type as well. I was quite pleased with how she stood. Then we had a gorgeous beige, slightly heavy in coat, but a beautiful eye and ear. I was very, very impressed with the beige today. The colour was very good, very even, just would like a little bit more flesh on the body. But you can't argue that they are stunning examples of the breed, and they stand very well and look a sight to behold on the judging table. So I thought I'd compare the two side by side with the boar on the right and the sow on the left. But I was absolutely taken back by the quality and the class sizes of the lilacs. I mean, these are all very good examples, which is lovely to see, and hopefully we'll continue to see this trend rise in the future. The Sheltie Varieties stock show was here today, so I took a little moment to just have a look at all the long hairs whilst they were being presented, especially this Peruvian. It really took my eye. You can almost wear it as a wig, but I assure you there's a guinea pig under there. As we move into the 5 to 8 month section, we found even more quality lilacs. They just stand so well, and the flesh was very firm. Just love to see these as they come to adult, with these beautiful bold eyes and well placed ears. Some stunning self blues. The coat preparation on these cavies was second to none, and very firm flesh, and they stand incredibly well. Just a slightly oval eye on this one chap here, but on the whole the quality is very, very good. Balanced heads, big cavies with very fine coats, with colour carrying all the way down. I enjoyed judging the dark-eyed Goldens. The colour is lovely. Big pigs, like a touch more flesh on the shoulder if I'm being really critical, which I guess you have to be, but the pigment matching the coat was lovely. And the slates were out in full force today. We had a couple of lovely examples. Slight colour range, if I'm honest. You know, there's a range of colours that are acceptable in slate. But we chose the middle colour. This buff had very good shaping colour. The head is slightly too small for the body and it doesn't really stand up. I had to really work to get this cavy into position. It just needs a bit more fleshed and firm up to really compete at the higher levels. It's always difficult comparing different colours of a breed together, because they all have different attributes and different properties. But the challenge classes are where they all come together and we have to make an assessment based on the standard as to which one adheres to that standard closest. And on this occasion, the lilac on the right just had the balance and the colour matching the standard. So it progressed to go into the top 3 selves. And we went for the golden on the left, the golden in the middle, and then the lilac on the right as my 1, 2, 3 best self, which I would present in the best in show lineup, coming up against all of the coated breeds, the marked and tick breeds, and the long hairs. And we look at these cavies with the other judges at the show. So today we've got Julie Gallagher and Caroline Creese presenting 3 of their cavies from their section up against our 3 selves. And this was the best non-self, which was a teddy. Very, very dense coat, really plush. There was a Rex up in the top 3 that I got to handle. I did enjoy this cavy, a little bit soft on the rump. But then we have to discuss and weigh up these attributes and look at these cavies in real detail. It's nice when it's all friendly and we are experts in our field. So we rely on the other judges to be honest and open with what they found wrong with their cavy and what they would like to celebrate about the cavy that they're presenting. And this discussion can go back and forth for a while because, you know, we have a duty of care to the cavy and to the exhibitor to give each guinea pig the right amount of time and respect, because it's a big honour winning best in show at these guinea pig shows, and it's not an easy thing to do. There can only be one winner, and it would mean the world to the exhibitors to have their cavy chosen. So we have to make sure that we choose the right one. So after these lengthy discussions where we're looking at balance, we're looking at which cavy meets the standard to the closest that we can possibly get. And on this occasion, we were stuck on the 2nd and 3rd place. We found our winner fairly early on. Then we had to make sure that we weren't missing something. So we re-examined the guinea pigs, and in the end we all come to a great decision and we have a great time together once we've made that final decision. And our top 3 were the adult pink-eyed golden, followed by the teddy, followed by the other adult pink-eyed golden. So in 3rd place was David and Melanie Alton. In 2nd place was Lily Pop Cavy's teddy. And in 1st place, and best in show, was David and Melanie Alton's adult pink-eyed golden. So well done to everyone. I hope you had a great day. I enjoyed judging. I've been Guinea Pig Greg. Please tune in to the next video. Bye-bye.